ToastedRab.com.
This is their living area, if you will, their day room. This is where they kind of socialize and hang out, and for lunch and dinner in the evenings. They got, they got anything like you have at home. This is the kitchen part of the room, basically, where they prepare meals. Part of their day is fitness, and firefighters have to be physically fit. Firefighter, paramedics, and anybody in the emergency field, they got to be physically fit. They're going from 0 to 100 miles an hour sometimes in just a matter of seconds sometimes. They're literally being woke up in the middle of the night from a dead sleep to driving an emergency vehicle to an emergency scene, and they got to have their wits about them and come and get with it pretty darn quick. This is where they sleep. I hope they got it cleaned up. Okay. They got each their own little bunker, and then they have those little lockers where they keep spare clothes and shaving stuff or whatever they need, for being here for 24 hours. And they're allowed to make it a little more personal and homey. I mean, they live here for a third of their life. I mean, they work, a third of the month.
And so you are a volunteer firefighter?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit about that? What got you interested in it?
I started 4 years ago as an explorer, and that's through the Boy Scout program. It's for ages 14 to 18, and it's just to decide kind of if you want to do the career, and you get to try it and see if you like it. And then once you turn 18, if you do like it, you can go through our recruit program, and you do all the training, and at the end you get your badge and become a volunteer. When I first started, I was like, yeah, right, I don't want to do that. My brother was a volunteer here, and he went into the Marines, and he got me started in it. And once I started up here, I loved it. The people up here are amazing, and the trainings, and I went on my first call and decided right away this is what I wanted to do.
I sufficiently feel bad for you guys.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to go on the truck? Come on.
Yeah.
We're going to a car fire.
Oh, a car fire.
Be advised you have flames showing from the vehicle, and it is the driveway of 2 houses next to the car.
Here you go, put these on.
2464, flames from the vehicle in the driveway. Corner near Center Section Hill Drive. 2434, 2424, 6115, 2412, 2449, 2417, 2402, 6102.
You guys do a whole investigation and everything?
Yeah, we'll look into it, see if we can determine a cause or not. So, fire marshal's here. The captains will usually look at it. Once they pop the hood open, get the fire out and cool down, they can look at it and kind of get a good idea possibly of where the fire started in the car. So.
Looks like it was on that side because it's more the tires burnt out on that, right?
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah.
What are the most common causes of fires that you see?
That we see, people doing things that they probably shouldn't.
Okay.
Smoke, not being careful with smoking materials. We're coming into a season where we'll typically have more calls, fire-related calls, because people are turning on their heating systems, or they're using fireplaces or wood-burning stoves or space heaters, and all of those things have ignition sources that is another source of fire that you have to be careful of. You know, we're coming up on Thanksgiving when people try to deep fry turkeys in their garage. We've had several house fires from deep fried turkeys that people have gone inside and done something else, and you know, the house catches on fire because the fryer catches on fire. And so the most common cause of fires, especially in areas like this, are people doing things.